Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 29 of Europa Universalis 4 as Castile. Before I start, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Lewis Doyer for sponsoring this video with his generous donation. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, Lewis. So, I should say Lewis, let me get my pronunciation right. I don't want to butcher your name. I butcher enough names as it is already in EU4. So let us go and... oh, another conversion. Let's go and do that one then. Can actually convert Napoli over now. We will get them all done. It will be fine. We'll get there. So yeah, we might be able to take some more stuff. We might be able to even take some stuff from Venice, which would be really, really nice for us. We probably can core it. Free advisor slot. Lost that admin guy already. Let's go for the production efficiency because he'll pay for himself, hopefully. Clergy gains some influence. Or we can spend some money and some prestige and they gain some loyalty and influence. Sure, that's fine. We'll go ahead and do that one. So if we declare war on Mantua, we can also fight against Savoy. Which is good because Savoy is currently allied with Austria. So we could take Nice and Albania from them. This would work out really, really well for us. Let's get rid of their ships first. Religion changes to Catholic. So either way, the religion in Pale is going to change to Catholic. So we can get some local unrest. We'll get the missionary strength because we'll need to flip it again. It's going to have religious zeal for a while, so we can't do too much. So we've got 99% war score over here. I'm not sure why we don't... Oh, they have another province today. They actually own this in Crimea. That's going to be interesting trying to defend, but sure, let's take the whole lot. Can I actually core that? I guess so. I guess it is technically within coring range, or it wouldn't allow me to take it. It's got rebels, which is a problem. I suppose we should go and deal with them. So let's pick you guys up. I think we can probably turn the fort off for now. Right, get on the ships. And go and land over there. Get the coring done. That's expensive. It's expensive, but it'll be worthwhile. And then we can go and fight Mantua and Savoy. We could get a lot of stuff here. Again, we've hit the military tech thing again, but we really want to get the admin in. Well, the Diplo one is the most important. So let's wait for that one. Our coast has been raided. Yes, that does seem to happen quite a lot. So let's go and kill those guys off. Crimea, you are guaranteed by the Ottomans. Britain has entered into a military coalition against us. Okay. I think it messed up the auto troop transport because when I told them to make the move, they could actually land because it was our territory. But since I started, it's been captured, so therefore they can no longer do that. Right, now we're being coalitioned by Austria. That's unfortunate. So my plan to jump in down here and take a load of stuff from Venice, Mantua and Savoy is probably going to have to wait a little bit. Let's lose loads of money because I don't want to lose another stability. Am I bothered about this? Do I want to keep this? Do I really care about getting involved over here? I'm not entirely certain that I do. And I don't really want to core it either. Let's get you guys on the transport. I might just sell it to Crimea or something. Let's go ahead and get you guys back over here. And, yeah. Azov. Let's go ahead and see if we can sell this to Crimea. Sell province of Oz. You'd buy it, but for next to nothing. What about the Ottomans? Would you consider buying it? Can't sell provinces to rivals. They are still my rivals. What about Russia, then? Oh, they view us as a rival. Commonwealth? Commonwealth can't core it, so they won't want it. Fine, I guess it's Crimea or nobody. Not going to get a lot for it, but Oh, need to actually assign the province first. Not going to get a lot for it, but at least I won't have to core it. There we go, 24 ducats. It's yours. Get it out of my sight. I'm not bothered about it. There we go. So that's one few. I should have waited until I got the ships home first, then we wouldn't have suffered the attrition. But never mind. Okay, so we can invest in an idea, which is the religious idea. We're going to wait on that one because we want to get the tech first. Little bit. Why do Austria hate me? Are we rival to them? They are rivaled to me. That is a bit of a pain. Can't do too much about that right now, though. So we'll just have to wait on it. We've not had those Sunni zealots pop yet. Yep, as expected, though there are those cannons, which we didn't really want. There's probably another one in production somewhere. It's probably behind one of these ships. So we shall try and keep our eye on that if we can. Let's get all of these ships together. Let's go for Asturias. It's probably the easiest place. You can go and drop them off there as well. Looks like we're losing all of our... what's the word I'm looking for? Losing all of our generals right now, which is not good. Yeah, I really don't like the fact that we've got coalitions. Lose 25 military power. France's opinion increases. Sure, we've got plenty of military power, so that's fine. Still getting raided, which is annoying. We haven't hit the cap yet. The cap is 1168, so that's fine. So we want to at least wait until we can get this one first, which will be next month. There we go. Still behind the times a bit on Diplotech. So we could take the military tech, but if we wait another year or two, we'll save a little bit more. So how is the aggressive expansion map looking? Just loads of... I don't know why Austria got so much against us for doing that. Great Britain 71. Austria's 53. See, Austria's might drop. Austria's might actually burn off enough for it not to be an issue. So what I should probably do in the meantime is concentrate on taking stuff from the Sunnis. So, like, grabbing stuff from Morocco. Of course, we know that's going to cost us a lot of admin points, which I don't really want to spend. Also, why are we suddenly losing so much money? Is it because of all of these heavies? Might be. Right, yep, we don't want that cannon. Let's go and mothball up the heavies. Where are all my heavies, actually? Sure I didn't lose them all. And we've got these heavies here as well. So let's break off all the heavies. And we'll go and mothball them. That'll save us a few quid. Forts. Do we have any forts on? We've got this one on, which we don't really need on. Let's go and do that. Lost our military advisor. Morale of armies is not a bad one. But we're not making a lot of money, so let's go... Yeah, we're losing money again already. That's really weird. Have we suddenly... Right, okay. Might be our overextension. Still making decent money from trade. We're not over our force limits. So why am I losing so much money? Let's go ahead and put down the army maintenance a little. Easy to make money back once you do that. Estates demand control of provinces, which is the clergy. Let's go ahead and give them Pale. Should make converting that easier then. Yep, still going to wait on that tech. So what rebels... Methian separatists impale. And I don't have anybody up here currently. Heavies, you are going to mothball. Oh, that's why, because for some reason my trade fleet is no longer trading. Apparently there are some obsolete ships here. Let's just go ahead and get them trading for the time being. I must have docked them by accident. Looks like we can gain a lot in Constantinople. Let's go ahead and start working on that. So we're currently getting 8.37 ducats. 28.11. And these guys have just fired, which is annoying. Closest guys I have are here. Let's go ahead and pick you up. Let's just go ahead and send them all to Constantinople. Although some of these do look like they could get some more money elsewhere. Yeah, just do Venice then. Gain 100 pop. Fantastic. Right, you guys need to get on board the ships. We need to put the army maintenance back up again. You're actually still making money with the army maintenance up. Let's go and drop you off next door. Few years of separatism, but that is fine. Who are England blockading? Are England actually in a war with somebody? England are not in a war. So you're just blockading the rebels. Right. Because that makes a lot of sense. Imperial authority is still nice and low. That's what we like to see. Right, let's march over here and give these guys a good kick in. Still making some money, which is good. We'll probably lose some now because we're going to be taking some... Right, I actually wanted 30 transports. Doesn't look like we're building any more. So let's go ahead and get 2 more transports there. And we still want to increase our trade fleets where we can. Some of them are going to need upgrading. Let's take this fleet up to 10. How far are we ahead now? We're now 2 years ahead. Would give us better cav. Gives us better forts as well. Better combat width and better infantry fire. We might as well take it. Stay ahead of the curve. Go ahead and upgrade the infantry. Sorry, the cavalry. There's no point trying to suck up to Austria as they consider us a rival. And so does Great Britain. I mean, the aggressive expansion will burn away. And like I said, we could go... Oh, not too sure what happened there. I just got a quick glimpse of my desktop randomly for some reason. That was weird. That was very weird. So what we could do is consider going after Morocco, which, you know, kind of was part of the plan. We still definitely want to fabricate some claims over here, because I think this would be a good way later on to go in and grab some stuff. I'm actually surprised France hasn't called me in here. France, or maybe France are just an ally. France are allied with the Papal States. And this war is... Right, so the Papal State attacked Mantua and called in France. So France isn't a co-belligerent, which is why I can't join. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, attacking with the coalition against me is not a good idea. Gain some corruption and lose some ducats. We'll just take the prestige hit, clearly. That's the best option all around there. So do we want to go down there and take some of that? I mean, yes I do. At the same time, I'd like to be able to tech up admin first. And we are really close to being able to do that. Give us... Our force march is 15. Ottomans still making claims, which is fine. I'd like those other 2 ships as well before we do it. I know we don't need the 30 transports. But if we had them, I'd be happier. I did tell it to build 2 more transports, did I not? Okay, separatists crossed over into my borders and got slaughtered. Good for them. So, am I or am I not building extra ships? Apparently I am building, but I don't know where. We're building... See, again, it's decided to build both transports in the same province. It's really weird when it does that. Yes, we can take the admin tech. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and do that. So... yeah, let's just go ahead and pick these guys up. Let's get you down to here. Now, who do you have alliances with? Nobody. Good. Pray for the best. Local settler increase minus 15%. It's only in one province. Local settler increase minus 30. Or pay 25 admin power. We'll just pray for the best. Don't want to spend the admin power. But definitely taking more coastal stuff is good for us. So we'll drop off down here. I really don't think we're going to need the ships, to be honest. Now, where's their capital these days? Their capital is here, Marrakesh. Province colony has become self-sustaining, so let's go ahead and grab that last one there to fill in all the gaps. So you can now be converted. Not too sure why that didn't happen automatically. You have been converted, but for some reason I could add you to the HRE but not make you into part of a trade company, which I find really weird. You can become part of the trade company, so let's go ahead and do that. Excellent stuff. Right, so do I just go straight to war on these guys? I think I do. Don't see an awful lot of point in waiting. There are still some separatists that could fire, but I think overall we're going to be okay. So let's go ahead and get this done. Let's all just march in here. In fact, we'll detach a siege and then march the rest of you in there. Let's go ahead and turn on this fort. Just so they can't get around. Looks like they're just going back to hide in their capital, which is fine as far as I'm concerned. Looks like Portugal are going to come down and help as well. It is mainly Morocco, to be fair, that's raiding me, not Tunis. So, if we deal with Morocco, Morocco's coast, that should stop the raiding, to be honest. So that's what we're aiming for here. Could unmothball the heavies and go and take on their lights. Sure, let's do it. It'll be a laugh. Heavy ship and light ship cost increase, but cheaper Diplotech. We are behind in Diplotech. Right, Portugal are unfortunately getting wrecked by the Moroccan army, but that's fine. Not too sure if they're going to go and try and take that fort or not. We've already got a wall breach and a 21% chance for their fort to fall. Natives losing size, we'll just lose the money for the global settler increase. Because that always makes the most sense. Oh, I thought it was going to give me something lucky then. Look at that, they've literally just walked onto the province and got a wall breach with a 0% chance because the fort's out of date. So we are going to have to try and get some money back so that we can upgrade all of our forts. You watch the AI go ahead and beat me even though I had a head start. See, he's already up to a food shortage. 14%. I've got Defender's Desert now, so I've got a 42% chance of getting it on this siege tick. He's got a 14% chance of getting it on this siege tick. But I really wouldn't be surprised if he ends up getting it before I do. There's another conversion done. That is Gold Coast. Let's just very quickly flit down there and add it to the trade company. Excellent. So let's get back up here. I think we're going to be good overall. What are these ships up to? 65%. We'll let them get to 100. We might as well. Right, we're on 64% chance. They are on a 28% chance. Now you watch them get it right here. Yep, there we go. 28% chance they got it. But we are about to go and attack their army as soon as we get this one. Look at that. I couldn't even get it on a 64% chance. It's one of the things that really tends to annoy me in this game when stuff like that happens. Portugal don't have enough there to unsiege that fort for us, but that's fine. So let's hope we get it this time around. We should. There we go. And let's go and say hello to them, well, wherever, really. Let's go and turn this fort on. And even though the garrison isn't there, it should still count as my fort, which means they should get the attacker penalty. There we go, we won that battle. Now, where are you going to limp off to exactly? Do I chase you? Can I be bothered? Or should I just come down to your capital? Colony has become self-sustaining. Leinster has joined the coalition. Right, okay. So let's go and work on this one here and join all of that up. Coalition isn't... Oh, you've stopped there. Coalition isn't supposed to be getting bigger, by the way. People are supposed to be leaving this coalition. I didn't realise they were only going to move one province over, which is why I didn't chase them. I literally thought they were just going to stop there. So let's go and attack them again. And that was actually a stack wipe. Let's split the stack up and go and unsiege these things. Portugal are doing some sieging of like the little single provinces, which is fine. Right, let's go ahead and start grabbing some of these other ones. Right then, let's say hello to your lights with my heavies. They might just run, because my heavies are kind of slow. Oh, there's two down. And they're all sunk. There we go. Excellent. Just what we needed to do. There's some more down here, but I'm not sure if I can be bothered to come down there and deal with those. Gain 200 ducats or the prestige. We'll take the ducats at the moment because we're still losing money. Let's go ahead and re-mothball the heavies. So we are managing to grab some provinces. Their army's really small, so I don't mind like using these guys to try and grab provinces. Hopefully Portugal are going to come down here and grab some more stuff and stop them from being able to rebuild an army. I just hope it doesn't take too long to grab this. Gain a free stability, sure. They already want to peace out. But unless they want to peace out and give me the provinces that I want... Ooh, I could almost take their entire coast. That would give me a lot of aggressive expansion. A little bit with Great Britain and the Papal State. Not too much to be a problem. How much money do you got? Quite a bit. We'll carry on. We'll at least see if we can take their capital. If I can take all of their coast, I'll be happy, because that will be the end of their days of raiding me. How much overextension would that be? 43%, which is not terrible. It's a lot of admin points to core. But it'll probably be worthwhile. Only at -6. We're taking this back. There we go. That might even be enough. And it is. Just literally take all of their coastal stuff. And all of their money. Can we get a war reps into that as well? No, we won't bother with the war reps, but we'll take that. So this is probably going to cause a few more people to join the coalition. That's fine. Let's go ahead and turn these off. And no more forts there, but we've got some coring to do. Oh, this is painful. Let's do the expensive ones first. Right, we can embrace an institution. Sure, let's go ahead and do it then. So we've got a fair bit of money. We can now invest in a Diplotech. We certainly will. Start catching up a little. And we can do some conversions. Still can't get Pale or Kildare or Corsica yet, because they have that religious zeal. These are ones that we are waiting to core. So we probably don't want to start converting them yet. We want to core them first. And I will call that another successful war. Oh, excellent. Austria has left the coalition. We have a self-sustaining colony, which is this one. Fantastic. You are the incorrect religion. So let's go ahead and start the conversion there. And let's just keep working our way around. And then we'll decide if we're going to go and start attacking people up here. It's a little bit more tricky now because Africa starts with more nations in, and Madagascar starts sort of like fully colonised. Oh, England has actually started down here, British Brazil. So if we do actually get to a point where we can vassalise England, and we probably want to attack England sooner rather than later, actually. They are Great Britain now. They are allied with... Oh god, they're allied with the Commonwealth now. That's going to make life a little bit difficult. We'll find a way to get to them, though. It's like they're allied with Holland, so if we can get into a war with Holland, then they'll be a lot easier to deal with. We'll find a way of doing it. We'll definitely get in there. We can finish off Leinster. We can go in and take Scotland. So we will find a way to do it. But I am going to end the video there because we've gone well over time. Once again, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Lewis Doyer. Sorry, Louis, I'm going to get your name right today. I apologise, I keep getting it wrong. I would like to say a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Lewis Doyer, for sponsoring this video with his generous donation on Patreon. Thank you very much. I did eventually get your name correct, I believe. As for the rest of you guys, I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Castile, Spain, Portugal, Naples, Britain, Ireland, Morocco, and everywhere else that we've sort of inhaled over the last 30 videos. And I will see you guys next time. So, until then, goodbye for now.